Happy Stampers, Diane Dimich here with DDStamps.com, and today I'm here to show you my June tutorial. So I've used the hand pen petals and the hand pen petals die, so it's a bundle. You order them together, you save 10%. That's what I'm using today. I'm also using the hand penned paper, the designer series paper, and some of the embellishments and a little bit of ribbon. But I just wanted to show you quickly what I used. I actually used Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather, Cinnamon Cider, Blushing Bride, and Mint Macaron, and a black ink pad. And I know that seems like a lot, but this particular bundle or suite has lots of colors that go with it. And so let me show you what I got. So just so you're aware, oh, the other thing that I used was some of the Stitch So Sweetly dies, these rectangular scallop dies with the stitching on them. I used these two out of this whole pack. So let me tell you about my tutorial. So anybody that places an order with me in the month of June gets a tutorial, a link to PDFs and instructions on how to make the projects for my tutorial. It doesn't matter what size your order is, everybody gets that tutorial. If your order is over $50 a month and you use the hostess code, I send you a packet of goodies. So these goodies would actually show up to you in July, because it takes me a month to gather the orders and then process the kits. But what you'll get is you'll get a bunch of products to make the actual cards that are in the tutorial. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You'll get enough ribbon to complete the cards, and this happens to be petal pink ribbon, and it really looked good with the stamped off Blushing Bride. So I'm going to show you how to stamp off. You're going to get Genial Gems. You won't get the whole pack, but you'll get enough rows to complete your cards. So probably 3 or 4, depending on how many I cut off. You'll get the designer series paper, and so you get 6x6 samples of the 12x12 sheets, and you get one of each. So they're 6x6, and they're double-sided. This paper is absolutely beautiful, and I actually used my tutorial. I used a lot of the prints, the flowery prints, because I just think they're so pretty. You'll get cardstock, and you can see how many different colors, and this isn't even nearly all of the colors that coordinated with that hand pen paper. But I'm using Garden Green, Highland Heather, Mint Macaron, Moonlight Madness, Cinnamon Cider, and Daffodil Delight. So you get a variety of cardstock, and then you get enough Whisper White cardstock to complete your cards and also to do the insides of the cards. So let me show you the actual cards in the tutorial. And you can see here where I did the scallop stitched, and I just stamped. And I stamped off on these because I wanted the color to not be so bold. So let me show you what I mean by that. It's super easy. But when you're stamping off, you just ink up your stamp. So you'll just ink up a stamp. And let's say this one is actually the inside of this one. Okay? So I stamp it once, and then I would line it up and stamp it over that image. And you'll see how it gives a second generation stamp. It's lighter. So it's just another way to make your stamp sets a little more versatile and get some more mileage out of them. But I really liked them stamped off. I didn't like them bold colors. I tried it, but I think it was too bold. And I really like them just really soft and stamped off. And I did that with almost everything. Right here I didn't. You'll see I used a first generation leaf and a second generation leaf, and that just gives it a little depth. So that's the first card. And then this one, I just cut some panels and laid them on there, made it really simple, but I stamped the inside of my card. And then this one is interesting. This was using the scallop. There's a long scallop die in the hand pen dies, and so you just line that up along your edge of your card and cut that off. So you can see this is the piece of cardstock. I scored it. There's my border. And then I actually put a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of designer series paper in there and taped it in. And then you get the best of both worlds on that designer series paper. It becomes your card flap, and that's kind of fun. This is the Highland Heather one. Again, here's some of that little ribbon I used. And then I added some gems to this one. I liked the Highland Heather. I love the purple. And then this one's very similar. Using the Daffodil Delight, and again I stamped it off. Oh, and I have one more card. I have to go grab it. This one here with the Moonlight Mist. and the gems. And again, I stamped off all of those too. So those are my tutorials for the month of June. If you haven't already done so, you may want to sign up for my newsletter where I send out tips, tricks, and techniques of all kinds of stamping stuff. And also, just to let you know, there is a big sale coming tomorrow, June 1st. And it's the retiring sets in the holiday, the January to June mini catalog. So there's some sale prices and whatnot. So I hope you enjoy that. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.